So in this video, we're going to talk about how much does it cost an Indian student to appear for the US CMA qualification. Now, before I jump into it, if this is the first time you're visiting the channel, then please do subscribe. And thanks to so many of you all, we've been considered as the top channel on YouTube for counseling when it comes to finance and accounting qualifications. So let me jump into it. First of all, the CMA exam is hosted by the IMA, the Institute of Management Accountant, which is based out of US, and they have offices in India. Now, this body splits its student categories into two parts. One is what they call a student, one is a professional. A student is essentially that as long as you are studying any course that provides 6 credits for a semester, that's the technical term, you are considered a student. Now, what this means for you guys is if you're pursuing anything, BCom, MCom, BMS, BBA, anything in India which is a bachelor's or a master's, you will be considered a student. If you've just given your 12th, for example, you've not yet registered for a college, you eventually will, so you will be considered as a student. Anything outside of somebody who's studying undergrad courses or graduation courses or any course which does not have 6 credits per semester, you will be then considered a professional. Why is this important? Because certain fees are different for student and professionals, which I'm going to explain now. So, what is the cost of CMA? First, let's talk if you are a student. Now, I'm going to split the fees into two parts. One is what you pay the IMA body, which is in dollars, and then what do you pay Zell. So, if you're a student, you will pay the IMA body approximately 1,18,000 average or 1,20,000, and this includes the what we call the IMA entrance fees. This is the fee structure. This is the fee you have to pay to actually become an eligible candidate. You will be paying something called an IMA membership fee, which is recurring, and you will be paying something called an application fee. And finally, of course, the exam fees. These 4 components make up the fee structure that you pay the IMA body, which is on an average 1,20,000 for a student. We at Zell have certain relations with the IMA body and so on and so forth, and we are able to help students discount it to almost half. So for our students, that fee is quite different. Now, when it comes to a professional, right, that means you are essentially not categorized as a student, then the total fee structure for these same components is 1,40,000, 45,000 approximately. Again, a professional will have to pay the entrance fee, the IMA membership fee, the application fees, and the exam fees. These 4 for a professional is around 1,44,000. Once again, for Zell students, right, there is a massive discount, almost down to half for even professionals. So, on an average, if you're a student, it's 1,20,000, and with Zell around half. With a professional is 1,44,000, and that's around half. Now, remember, guys, these fees by the IMA fluctuates on an average every quarter. Not by a lot. So if you're seeing this video within the next year or two, the difference will not be vast, but there might be a slight difference. Plus, because the dollar, this is all paid in dollars, so understand that there will be a slight difference. This is what you pay the body. Coming to what we pay Zell. Zell has 2 types of offerings for students. One is what we call a weekend batch or a 2 days a week batch, and there is a 4 days a week batch, or more of what we call a weekday batch, 4 to 5 days. The weekend is more for those who want to who don't need too much of handholding, are either working or have some background in finance or accounts, and they basically want direction, they want guidance, they want tests, they want mocks. They take what we call the premium option. That is approximately 90,000 for Zell students, which includes your training, the tests, the mocks, the learning management system, even GST for that matter. And then there is the Pro. Pro is the longer version. This is for those who are just given the 12th, who are undergrads, who are entering the field of finance accounts for the first time, who have time, who want to study and ensure that they clear everything in the first go. So there is more guidance, more handholding, more tests, more mocks. The fee structure for this is around 1,20,000, which again includes the training, the best faculties, placement assistants, as well as even the GST component, etc. Whether you choose premium, which is the 2 days a week, or the Pro, which is the longer version, for the student, we've designed the program in such a way that you'll land up learning and clearing the exams both in the first attempt. So the only choice is yours, whether you want to spend more time currently studying and clearing, or you have enough background that you can basically study with a little less. All of that being said, guys, whether you're a student or a professional, the total fee structure for most students for CMA will be between 1.5 to 2 lakhs on average, spread over the span of a year, because you most likely will finish CMA within 6 to 12 months. So I hope that this gives you clarity on the detailed fee structure of CMA US. If there's anything that you think we've missed, please put it in the comments. Or just a quick note, all of the fee structure above includes study material. So if you have heard about publishers like Becker and so on and so forth, and they're very expensive, but again, if you study with a partner like Zell, you essentially get a lot of benefits, and all of this gets included in the total cost of 1.5 to 2 lakhs. So that was the synopsis or summary of the fee structure. I hope that we've cleared all your doubts. If there's anything that you think we've missed, then please put it in the comments. For any other doubt, feel free to reach out to us. For even registering for CMA or appearing for CMA, you always can reach out, get counseled, and then take a final decision. So hope all of these videos help you guys make a strong, informed career decision.